Hey everyone, it's Albie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be going over my TBR for April. So I actually only chose 4 books, but I'm not quite sure what else I want to read, and I don't like to necessarily lock myself down to a set list. But these are ones that I really do want to read and I want to get reviewed for my channel. They're all 3 of them are new releases, which within like 2 or 3 weeks. So I like to get these read for y'all and have them uploaded. So if you want to read them, you can watch my review or watch them after you read them, etc. But yeah, I don't want to lock myself down to a list of 9 books and feel like compelled to only read those books and then be discouraged if I read an ebook or, you know, a random mystery or something like that. So these are my 4 books that I have planned for the month of April. Hard to believe it's going to be April. Doesn't seem like it. So 2 of these just came out. This one I'm so excited for. I have waited for this book for almost a year. I kid you not. I checked Amazon multiple times a day to see when I could pre-order this book. You could pre-order it in the ebook format for like a 2 or 3 months before, but it wasn't until the week before the release that you could pre-order the physical copy. And I wanted the aka dirty copy compared to the what do they call it, clean or discreet cover. I wanted the naughty one because I absolutely love this cover. It is The Dragon's Bride by Katie Robert. When I saw, I believe it was Books with Samantha did a video on this and how Katie Robert wanted to do like an 80s clinch cover with a monster. I think I know the term is like kind of taboo now, but I kind of was obsessed because I literally was obsessively checking Amazon for the release. I would look literally 3 times, not even 3 times, maybe once every hour to literally see when is this book going to be available. This book is really short. I was so surprised. It's 183 pages. So almost like not necessarily novella, but a very short novel. I thought it was going to be like 600. That's what I wanted because I just really wanted it to be like one of my like 80s clinch cover romances. It would have been so cool if they had done like this cut down to a mass market size to really look like old school 80s romance, but I absolutely am obsessed with this literally book. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I've already done TikToks and stuff on this book. Usually I wait till after I've read the book, but I am so excited. I'm going to start this book today and I hope to have my review up for it very shortly. But oh my gosh, so excited for this. This is The Dragon's Bride by Katie Robert. This is book 1 in a Deal with a Demon series, and she actually already has book 2 either finished or planned, and that comes out I believe this fall, and that's The Kraken Sacrifice. I don't know if you can actually see the cover, but oh, so excited for that. Another book I will be reading in the month of March is How to Be a Wallflower by Eloisa James. This is her new series. This is the advanced copy that I was sent by Eloisa James in a giveaway on TikTok, but this is the what's it called, uncorrected proof. So I didn't necessarily want to review the book if it was going to be different from what the mass was going to get to read, and so I actually really want to keep this also pristine and like keep it as like an heirloom because it was sent by Eloisa James and I didn't want to like mess it up. So I actually pre-ordered the actual corrected proof copy that everyone will get to read, so that way my review will be the same as the masses. So if you've wanted to read this book, or you were waiting for my review, maybe that'd be awesome. We'll have the same version, same copy. It won't have any differences. So I want to do that for y'all, and plus I didn't want to mess up my gift from Eloisa James. Oh my gosh. Absolutely love the cover. I love purple. Purple and teal are my favorite colors, and oh, I'm so pretty. And this will be my second red-haired heroine, so hopefully this book was a 6-star read. I'm sure this will be a 5 or 6-star read because I love Eloisa James. And this is the start of a new series, and our heroine is Cleopatra Lewis. So Cleopatra, you know, gotta live up to that name. All right, so those are my, I guess you call them historicals, but one's technically a monster romance. I have another fantasy / monster romance, and then a contemporary. So the third book I would like to read this month is by Tiffany Roberts, and this is Escaping Wonderland. I just love this cover. It's so pretty. And sorry, I keep licking my lips. My mouth is so dry. I took some water, but I need more. And this is, I think, a, I'm not sure, I wouldn't call this an erotica from what I know about her writing, but a very spicy retelling of an adult Alice back in Wonderland. And I think this, I don't know if he's the Mad Hatter, if he's the Cheshire Cat, or like a combination. He has a tail, so I'm assuming he might be the Cheshire Cat, but he kind of is dressed like the Mad Hatter. And it could be a very different version of Wonderland, so that character becomes this new character sort of thing. And I actually found out about Tiffany Robert through Jen on the Book Refuge. She had a sort of meet the authors or chat with the authors. And Tiffany Roberts is the pseudonym for Tiffany and Robert Freund. It's a husband and wife writing team. And I'm not fully sure if they're necessarily a writing team or if they just, he helps or whatever. But I do believe, I think he just goes by Mr. Lark. But Sophie Lark and her husband, I do think they do some sort of collaborations as well. I know he's sort of her manager, I think. But I thought he also, like, helps with story a little bit. I don't think he writes, but I think he might say, like, what if you did this? Or what if, you know, I think they might collaborate some sort of way on their novels as well. But very excited about this. I think Books with Samantha talked about this book, or she mentioned it. I know a lot of people have read the Ensnared series, but I believe this is a standalone, or if it isn't, it's just like book one. And this is published in 2019. And ooh, it actually has illustrations, so that's really fun. And I am very excited for this story. I'm not necessarily a fantasy person, but I do like fairy tales. I love mermaids. As you can see, I have mermaids sort of all over. And I like Cinderella. I like Beauty and the Beast trope. And so I'm excited for this because I do enjoy fairy tale tropes in romances. So I'm excited for this one. And this one I've heard a lot of my authors reading. So I believe Eloisa James read this. I think Julia Quinn, maybe Tessa Bailey, but like a lot of authors I follow on TikTok and Instagram, especially Instagram, were talking about this book, saying it was like their favorite book of the year that they've read. It was so good. And that is Dating Dr. Dill. Love Has Met Its Match. And this is by Nisha Sharma. And so excited for this. Oh my gosh, her dog is named Nancy Drew. I literally was just looking at the author's photo of Nisha Sharma, and her dog is Nancy Drew. I love Nancy Drew. I collect first editions of the books from the 30s. I was going to do a video on my Nancy Drew collection for Vlogmas, but maybe this Vlogmas I'll do one, because I literally love Nancy Drew. That's really what got me into reading. I don't read mysteries that much, but I love Nancy Drew. But this is a contemporary romance. I believe it's a maybe a enemies, should be enemies to lovers, because like Love Has Met Its Match, so it's probably more like frenemies or love or hate to love. So not really like, oh, I hate you, but like, you know, what are you doing here sort of thing, and shouldn't you be working? Like Office stuff. So I think this might be an office romance as well. I don't like to read the back of my books because I'm afraid I'll get a spoiler. Oh my gosh, so the Dr. Dill show. So I guess so I guess he's like Dr. Oz sort of thing maybe. This looks so good. And I've heard such wonderful things by authors that I really admire. And so I trust their judgment. So I'm expecting all these books to be a 5-star. I mean, granted, I hope every book I read is going to be a 5-star. It isn't always the case, and that's the ones you love the most hurt you the most. But I really do hope that this lives up to the hype that I've seen from my authors. So this looks so cute. I'm so excited. And this, you'll see this in a video because I'm going to haul books from a big book haul I did. And yeah, so Dating Dr. Dill. So here is my little packet of sunshine of books I hope to read in April. Yay! What books do you plan to read in April? And are any of these on your list? Are these going to be on your list either for April, maybe May? Let me know. Also, don't forget to subscribe and like and comment this video. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok at I'll Be Reading Romance. I hope y'all have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.